Hi guys, today we will do our exercise using Tinkercad to perform programming for LEDs. First of all, we will create a new circuit. Here on the right panel, you will see the basic components. You can see the basic components. We have LED, we have resistor, we have potentiometer, push buttons, Arduino, breadboard, power sources, and some output devices as well. You can select also here all the components. In this you will have categories like general components, input devices, in which you will have sensors, push buttons, on off button, toggle switches. Then you have output devices as well like LEDs, display, and then you will have some DC motors with encoder, servo motors, IR remote controls, and then we have power sources as well. So to create an LED circuit, we just need some basic components. We will take breadboard, we will take Arduino board. In this we will take two LEDs and two resistors. We can change the colors of the LEDs as well. Okay, LED have two terminals, anode and cathode. So anode is positive and cathode is negative. So we'll connect here one LED, we'll connect here second LED. These resistors we will give the value of 220 ohm. Okay, both of the resistors will be 220 ohm. We just click on the resistor, we will see this panel. It will pop up. We change the value, we change the unit, and both are 220 ohm. So we can rotate them. We use the tool here to rotate. Connect to the anode of the LED. This one also you can use short key R as well to rotate and connect to the anode of this second LED. Okay, so these output devices not need external power, so we'll just connect to the digital input output of the Arduino. So this red LED we will create and connect to pin number 2 of the Arduino. To create the connecting lines, you just click on the holes. It will generate the line automatically. Drag it, click again. You can move the connecting wires in any direction you want. Then click again to give the routing and then connect to pin number 3. You can also change the color of these wires by clicking on the wire. Choose the color from here. Then you have two LEDs connected to pin number 2 and pin number 3 of the Arduino. So the cathode of the LED, this one will be connected to the negative of the Arduino. First of all, we connect the cathodes of two LEDs by putting a jumper wire. Then we connect any of the cathode from here to negative power line, and this negative power line we connect to the ground of the Arduino. Okay, now our circuit for this two LEDs is complete. We have two LEDs, two resistors, LED, red LED is connected to pin number 2 of the Arduino and green LED is connected to pin number 3 of the Arduino. Now we will start the coding for this circuit. When we click on the code, you will have few options here. Either you can code in blocks, you can code in blocks plus text. You will see the text here, you will see the block here, or either you will use only text. So when you click on the text, you will have some default code already written here. You can delete the loop, you can delete the setup, because we will write our own commands here. Okay, so first of all we will create a variables, give the names of the pins which we are using for Arduino. The data type for the variables we will use integer, and the code for using that data type is int. For pin number 2 is connected to red LED, we can just use the name red is equal to 2 semicolon. This is the default syntax for C++, so we have to follow integer green 3. So now we have already defined that pin number 2, the name of pin number 2 is the variable is red. For pin number 3 is green. In the setup for the code, we will define whether these pins will be used as input or output, because we are connecting output devices here. So we will define here that these pin number 2 and pin number 3 are output pins. The command we use here pin mode in bracket red comma output. Again pin mode for second pin, both pins are now defined as output. The loop portion of the program, we need to write whichever sequence we want to use. If we want to turn on both LEDs, or either we want to turn on and off both LEDs. If we want to turn on one LED, turn off other LED, all this sequence, the operation of the circuit, we will type the code in the loop part of the program. The instruction we use here is digital, because these are digital pins and these are for output, so the instruction will be digital write. When we want to turn on any digital output, we use high. We want to turn off, we will use low. So if we want to turn on red, pin number 2, we use the variable red and just type high. We want to turn off green, even it is already off, it's better we write the program, because we want to make sure this functions properly. Okay, now the delay command. Delay command is used to provide the delay between the instructions. Double slash is for the comments. Whatever we type after double slash, it will be bypassed by the program and program will not read it. $2000 is equal to 2 seconds. So this 2000 millisecond is equal to 2 seconds. So LED red will turn on for 2 seconds, green will off for 2 seconds. Now we want to turn on green LED and turn off red LED. Because it's a text based program, we can just copy paste the commands and then change the instruction from high to low and low to high. Now for how long we want this operation, we again define by using delay command. Okay, now our program, we want to run the program, we just click on start simulation. When we click on start simulation, you will see here our red LED will turn on for 2 seconds, because this first portion of the program we turn on red LED and turn off green LED. After 2 seconds, red LED will be off and green LED will be on. And after 1 second, the program will again start executing the previous commands. So that's how we can use delay to perform different sequence for our digital outputs. Thank you so much.